What's going on, everybody? Striving Emperor here. It's been a while. I've been taking some time to do something I needed to do, and that was completing the Gintama anime. I spent these last several days just finishing it off, getting every episode down, and finishing the final saga of this story. And I'm happy to say that I have finally completed the series Gintama. Man, this has been a long ride. It's been a fun journey. It's been an interesting journey. A series that, coming into it, I didn't really have a lot of expectations. I didn't know what to expect, but man, it really delivered on a lot of great moments. And as the series continued to go on, it just got more and more serious, and it continued to engage me even more, you know? I love the comedic value of this series, but when it gets those serious moments, when it gets those dramatic moments, where you get to see the depth of these characters and the depth of the scenario and things start really getting severe, this series truly is at its best, and I've enjoyed the ride. You guys were right. I will definitely say this. Y'all were right. Y'all said once you get to that ending part, the final saga, things just start getting really dark and it just starts going crazy. Now, of course, this isn't the darkest series I've ever seen, but I mean, compared to what I was used to when I first started this series, compared to what I got towards the end, that final saga, yeah, there was clearly a huge difference, man. Everything was all cool and chill in the beginning, but that final saga, man, all of a sudden people just started getting killed, and I'm like, whoa, he died, and then he got killed, and then he blew himself up, and it was crazy. It was crazy. But, you know, we got to the ending, and I gotta say this, man, I enjoyed the ending of Gintama. I know there's a lot of people in the fan base that would have preferred if Gintoki ended up with somebody. I'm sure there was some pairings. I'm sure they paired off Gintoki with somebody or Kagura with somebody. There were clearly pairings, you know. People of a fan base is always going to do that. But for me, I'm perfectly fine with how it ended. Because, you know, I've never been the type of person that's really looked at an ending and said, oh, the main protagonist has to end up with somebody, or the main characters have to end up with somebody. I've never been the type of person that's been too keen on that, you know. Deal with that in Naruto. I was cool with Naruto ending up with Hinata, but, you know, they just started pairing off people randomly. Like, how did Ino and Sai end up together? How did that actually make sense to me? I don't know. But me personally, when it comes to shonen, I prefer these endings where it's just the characters going on with their lives and continue to do what they do. You know, Gintoki is himself. He continues to do what he does. Kagura is still herself. She continued to do what she does, and so as well for Shinpachi. He continued to do what he does. You know, they just continue to be themselves. They continue to go out there and make an impact and just have fun and do what they do. That's what Gintama's all about. You know, just being yourself, doing what you gotta do, and just having fun with it. You know, it's a story that can have serious moments, but it never takes itself too seriously with how it presents things. You know, they know how to have fun. If I could say this clearly right now, if there's any series I've ever seen that knows how to have fun with their audience, Gintama is that story that knows how to have fun with their audience, and it just does a great job with that. So for me personally, I enjoy the ending. In fact, I kind of hope, as a One Piece fan, I kind of hope we get that type of ending for the Straw Hats, you know? At the end of the day, once, you know, Luffy and the crew get to laugh till they find the One Piece and the Throne Wars happen and Luffy ends up as a Pirate King, once all that's settled, I would love to see the Straw Hats go their separate ways and go on with their lives, you know, go on to do whatever great thing they end up going to do, you know, whether Zoro goes on to finally face off against Mihawk, cool. As for Luffy, I would love it if the end of the story is just Luffy going on another adventure. This guy is the embodiment of freedom. Continuing to go on journeys and adventures is what he does, is what he lives for. I don't think I want to see Luffy tied down to somebody else, or, oh, let me be in a romantic partnership with Hancock or Nami or something like that. Nah, I want him to get the Gintoki route. Just continue to be yourself and do you. You're not tied down to anybody. You don't have any romantic partner. Just continue to be great and go do your own thing. You know, and I would love that kind of story for Luffy. I would like that kind of ending for Luffy, and we'll see if that ends up being the case. But yeah, I don't want to talk too much here. I do plan to discuss the series at some point later time this week. I don't exactly know how I want to do it, because I'm gonna be honest, guys, I'm not a reviewer. I don't review series and I'm like, hey, here's what you got to do. If anything, I'll just talk about it straight up. Like, I'm not about to analyze every single aspect and do this specific thing. I'm just gonna give my thoughts, you know. I keep it very simplistic. I keep it very chill. You know, I explain it as if I speak on, whenever I speak on anime or manga or anything, I speak on it as if I'm just talking to somebody else, you know, just very chill. I'm not trying to break it down and overanalyze it. I love those type of videos and I love those type of channels that do that, but there's so many channels that choose to do that format that I really don't want to do that here. You know, Striving Emperor isn't really here to try and create these high intense reviews that deeply analyzes the love, like the characters and the scenes and the impact of certain moments in the story. I'm not really looking to do that. I'm more so chill with my thing. But yeah, I definitely will give my thoughts on the series probably sometime this week. But I just wanted to say I have completed it. Look out for that video sometime this week, hopefully. And yeah, it's been a fun ride. It's been a fun journey. We'll see what happens next. I think I want to continue this. Gintama was the first. I don't know what my next series will be, but this has been a fun ride. I can't wait to talk about it, give my thoughts on the story, and then move on to some other things. I have some things I would love to recommend to you guys that you can watch or read. Or maybe there's some things you guys can recommend me looking at, and it'd be fun. We could just go back and forth with this. I want this channel to be chill, and we just talk about anime and manga as fans of this, you know, the genre as a whole. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got. You know, very chill, very simple today. I just wanted to say I have watched Gintama. I'm very tired right now because, like, legit, I didn't really sleep much last night. I just wanted to finish this today. I said I was going to finish it this weekend, and I did. You can probably see the bags in my eyes. I didn't really sleep much last night. I was so engaged with that final saga, I could not go to sleep until I see how this series ended. And I'm glad I did because it was a fun ride. Anyway, I'll probably see you guys sometime this week with that Gintama video. Be on the lookout. And with that being said, I appreciate you guys. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel so that we can build this empire. And with that being said, that is all I got. And I'm out of here, man. Peace.